Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. Today we have two guests coming all the way from FireflyLite headquarters. This is the P03 and the P02. And the reason I'm kind of doing like a double review is because they're pretty much the same light. You know, just one's an 18350 and one's an 18650. Just so you know, this is what the lights come with. Like a stretchy thing. And then some O-rings. And it's the same with both light. They do come with batteries as well, so. And if you're given the option to get a battery, I do recommend getting their batteries. Reason being is, all right, so like a flat top does not work in here, even though you would think it would, right? So, oh, never mind, it does work. Okay, never mind. You don't need to order their batteries. Maybe that was just this one. So the 18650s seem to work. It was the 18350s that I could not get to work earlier. Maybe it'll work for you guys. You're my good luck charms. All right, so here's a flat top 18350. Huh, and it's working. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. I did order it with the batteries just in case. You know, whenever I get a new brand, I like to order their batteries. Because if not, you know, it can be a pain and a long time before I can use it. So these both have magnetic tail caps, which I think is really nice. It's a nice feature, you know, so. I mean, it's a good magnet. It's not a crappy magnet. It's gonna fall off. And it's really good on the 18350, the P03. So it'll hold your batteries, all sorts of fun things. All right, let's take a look at the lights. I ordered, they both have a cslpm1 by Osram. A very tiny, throwy LED, and it does have a TIR optic. So it's a very concentrated small beam, probably 30-degree beam. I'm not 100% sure what the beam is, but it is a small beam. They're really, like, they're just nice lights. Like, everything's just machined really well. The feel is really nice. This button's really nice. It is a little sticky on this one. So I'm gonna explain the UI real quick. So to turn it on, you click it on, and then you hold it to go to high. And then if you wanna go to like low or moonlight, it needs to be off, and then you hold the button, and then to go higher moonlight, you know, you hold it again. So from on, there's 3 modes, like medium, high, and then turbo. And to turn off your auxiliary light, you need to click it 9 times. I'm gonna try and do that. Well, actually, real quick, before I talk about that, to lock it, you press it 3 times. It'll, you know, flash for you to let you know. So this button is better than this one. This one's a little sticky and I have trouble getting it to lock and unlock and do all the functions, but this one is nice and crisp. So this is the one I'll use to explain everything on. So to turn off your auxiliary light, you press it 9 times. Now it's off. Turn it back on. I thought you pressed it 9 times. Huh. Well, If that doesn't work, unscrew it and it turns back on. Simple enough. I did want to show the construction of the light. As I mean, I was gonna modify it, but after looking at it on the inside, I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling like modding it anymore. The MCPCB, of course, is very special, proprietary for this light. So this bezel is a really nice little addition. I like it. I think it looks really nice. Actually, this is the one I'm sending my friend James, so I'm not gonna take this one apart. The O-ring came apart. All right, I'll take mine apart. This is the one I'm keeping. All right, so as I'm all about modding flashlights, I do not recommend modding this one. It does look like a real difficult thing to deal with. Not really mod friendly. All right, so let's take a look in here. All right, you can see the teeny tiny CSLPM1. Good solder joints. It's a little messy in there, to be honest. Well, I guess it's not too bad. The other one's messier, but just, you know, around by the solder, it could be cleaned up a little bit. But overall, it looks really good. And I did just get some RGB. So you see those tiny little LEDs. Let me get something to point with. Oops. All right. Sorry, I'm right by my arm that's holding my camera. All right, so this is kind of hard. Just zoom in a little bit. All right, so these little teeny tiny looking things, those are the auxiliary lights. And my friend James, who I'm sending that other light to, he sent me some of these for my TS10 that I'm gonna add RGBs to. But just look at that, like it just looks really tough. Plus the joints in here are so close together. The joints right here are very close together. But overall, it looks really good. The construction's super solid on this, in my opinion. Zoom back out. And the thing is I heard a couple of bad things about it, so I was a little pessimistic about it. But I mean, I'm happy with it. It looks really nice. Construction's really good. They're fun little lights. So let's take a look at the rest of it. All right, so it's the same on both. Looks like a nickel, maybe a nickel plated spring or potentially full nickel spring. And that's the same on both sides. Nickel's a great conductor, but pretty basic tail spring. Fully anodized threads, O-rings on both sides. There is some silicone grease, but I have taken this apart so many times that the grease is worn off a tiny bit. It does have like a grenade style grip on both of them. But I mean, just a fun little light. And so I got this light on special, like they have specials pretty frequently. So definitely I recommend waiting until they have a special and then go get one of their lights. You won't be disappointed. These are really fun little lights. All right, let's take these bad boys outside and look at some beam shots. Okay, guys, I'm outside here with the FireflyLite P02 and P03. This is moon mode. High, or I'm sorry, low, like high moon, low. They throw super far. All right, here's medium. High. Turbo. They're like a couple of lightsabers. Zoom, zoom. So the P02, the 18650 is on my right. The P03, the 18350 is on my left. And the tint is a little different between the two. This one seems to be a little bit higher, a little bit wider. But the throw is nearly identical. Alright, so P02. P03. But I wanted to come out here and show just like what their best use is. And it's definitely in situations where you will need potential throw, you know, or a concentrated beam is okay. Not a lot of spill. Guys, so I hope you enjoyed those beam shots and this review about the Firefly P02 and P03. If you are interested in buying one of these, they have a store on AliExpress. I'll make sure and link that in the description. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I appreciate it very much. And you guys stay bright out there, and I'll see you in the next video.